Welcome back, viewers, and you're still watching Cairo Local Time. And International Museum Day is celebrated annually on the 18th of May. The theme for the 2023 International Museum Day edition is Museums, Sustainability and Well-being. On this occasion, Minister of Culture Dr. Niveen Al-Kilani announced that the art and national museums affiliated with the Ministry of Culture will be opened for free on Thursday in conjunction with the International Museum Day. More in this report. International Museum Day is celebrated annually on May 18th. The theme for the 2023 International Museum Day edition is Museums, Sustainability and Well-being. Dr. Niveen Kilani, Minister of Culture, announced that the art and national museums affiliated with the Ministry of Culture will be opened for free on Thursday in conjunction with the International Museums Day. She said the celebration of this day will be through a busy program that includes artistic and cultural events aimed at raising awareness of the important role that museums play in advancing artistic taste, preserving heritage, defining the history of symbols, and raising awareness of the role that museums play in community development. The Minister of Culture indicated that the activities will be in museums belonging to Plastic Arts Sector and Cultural Development Fund in Cairo and governorates. For his part, head of the fine arts sector, Dr. Walid Kanoush, said the sector celebrates this day by preparing parallel artistic and cultural program to emphasize the importance of museums and their role, as Muhammad Naji Museum is holding symposium entitled Museums and African Cultural Heritage. It will be accompanied by display of a number of works and handicrafts. Museums are key contributors to the well-being and to sustainable developments of communities. Today, there are more museum visitors worldwide than ever before due to online visits, and there are now more people studying history at degree level than ever before. The world, as well as the cultural and archaeological circles, celebrates the International Museum Day each year with the aim of acquainting the communities with the importance of museums in order to preserve them. According to the UNESCO website, museums constitute a center for preservation, studies, and reflection on heritage and culture. It can no longer remain aloof from the fundamental issues of our time. And to shed more light on this issue, I joined over the phone by Mr. Ahmed Badr, tourism expert, to tell us more about this occasion. Yes, Mr. Ahmed?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. As I've just mentioned that Egypt today is celebrating International Museum Day. Yes, Mr. Ahmed.
Yes.
So, can you tell us more about how Egypt will mark this occasion?
Well, today, yes, it's the International Museum Day, and there are 18 museums around Egypt today that are open for free for visitors to celebrate this day and the importance of the museums around the world. We all know that it's one of the great, one of the things that are showing different cultures for different, I mean, you know, here in Egypt, so there are Egyptian museums showing the Egyptian history and Egyptian heritage, Egyptian culture. Same thing for around the world. Each country, they have their own museums that are showing their heritage and culture and their history, and also different kinds of museums, like museums of natural history, museums for science, museums for even for companies. There are companies that they have museums for their history. The museums really are great thing, or a great tool, or a great yes,
Yes.
to expand and show knowledge for all people around the world. despite their and what they are showing.
The theme for the 2023 International Museum Day edition is museums, sustainability, and well-being. To what extent museums are really key contributors to the well-being, to sustainable developments of our communities?
Well, museums, as I said, it's places for spreading knowledge and also places for science, whatever the science is, whether it's well, archaeology or history or science or whatever, anything. So with the museums, they are really helping sustainability in the around, helping, you know, with many ideas that we can do, and also spreading cultures and knowledge around.
Yes. So the country, the government was keen on renovating many museums in the past few years and reopening them to the audience, to the visitors. So can you tell us about some of the museums that were renovated in the past few years?
Museum of Kafr Sheikh, Museum, the most famous, of course, was the Museum for Egyptian Civilization, where they moved the mummies for the king in the famous Golden Parade 2 years ago. That was the most famous one. It was total, it was renovated, and it's becoming one of the main spots and main places for tourists to visit. Thanks to this idea and to moving the mummies there, it put this museum again back on the tourism map after it was neglected for many years, while it is becoming a really great one, really great to visit, and also the way of showing the pieces. It's, as I say, a piece of art. It's something that is matching the latest world, the latest what the world is doing right now. So it's really matching and giving a great experience for visitors.
Yes, sir. Also, the Egyptian Museum here in Tahrir Square also has been renovated, and there is plan to continue this renovation. So, can you tell me more about the... Yes, it seems there is a technical problem, and as we've just mentioned that today mark the International Museum Day worldwide, and here in Egypt, Dr. Niveen Al-Kilani, the Minister of Culture, has announced that the art and national museums affiliated with the Ministry of Culture will be opened for free on Thursday in conjunction with the International Museum Day. And she also said that the celebration of this day will be through a busy program that includes artistic and cultural events aimed at raising awareness of the important role that museums play in advancing artistic taste, preserving heritage, and defining the history of symbols, and raising awareness of the role that museums play in community developments. Dear viewers, show break, and we'll be back to talk more about the International Museum Day and how Egypt will mark this occasion. So stay tuned.